Imagine having a cut and you were cut 7 layers in your body. It was one of the difficult, most painful thing I've ever experienced. The first 3 months was very difficult. You know why? I was past my due date. And then I heard the sound of a baby. I waited for the contraction, it didn't come. I watched videos of other women going to labor, other women undergoing contractions. Funny enough, I didn't experience any of that.
Oh wow.
At some point, I felt really bad because I started feeling like my baby didn't want to come out. I already mentioned this yes to my mom and my mother-in-law. You know, mothers now. God forbid, you will not do that.
There's this thing about changing your circle of friends after getting married and giving birth. Did that happen to you? Like,
No.
your friends are still your friends?
Yeah.
Hey guys, you are welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time here, thank you for stopping by. My name is Sameerah, and if you are a returning subscriber, thank you for coming back. Today, as you all can see, I'm not alone. I have a very beautiful somebody here with me. I will let her do the honor of introducing herself to you. What's your name?
Hi, my name is Sandra Adigwe.
She's so beautiful, you guys. Now, this video was not planned. I just thought, okay, why can't we just do something real quick for you guys? She is a new mom and she has a very cute son. So, Sandra, thank you for coming here.
You're welcome.
So, I would like to ask you this question that probably most women go through. Prior to this video, Sandra said, I asked her if she had gone through postpartum depression before. And shockingly, she said she has gone through the depression prior to giving birth to the baby. Now, I've never heard of anything like that. So I thought, okay, why can't you just come in here to share it to my audience? So, Sandra, can you tell us what led to that depression before even giving birth to your baby?
Okay, honestly, I don't know if I should call that postpartum depression because it happened or it started happening even before I had my baby,
Yeah.
but it was close to delivery.
Oh, okay.
During that period, I felt left out. My husband was with me all through my pregnancy. He is still with me. But then I had friends. My friends were available. They had their own life to live, which I was supposed to understand. But then I felt left out. I felt like, was it because I got pregnant? They were leaving me. I felt like nobody wanted to hang out with me. I couldn't think of the fact that we were in Lagos, which everybody is busy and have their own life. That didn't come to me. All I was thinking about was, does Brenda not like me anymore? Does Benny not want to be my friend? Then I'd call Glory. Glory was the only one I was always taking my call. But that's because she's in Port Harcourt. It was easy for her over there. But then even when she takes her call, sometimes we'll have discussions. I get angry. I fight with her. But one thing Glory never did was leave me alone. She understood it was the pregnancy. She understood it was the hormones. My husband was supportive. Yeah. Everything was fine.
Would you say the postpartum and the prepartum depression were the same
I'll
thing?
call that prepartum. After delivery, my mom came, which is something I really did appreciate. My mom was around, my mother-in-law was supportive. I had a nanny. So the depression then kind of reduced. I think I only felt lonely before I gave birth.
Okay.
Because I felt like everybody had abandoned me.
Okay. Did you and your husband have a conversation whose parents should come for Omugwo? Was before you gave birth to your baby? Was there like any like my mother must come? No, I want my mom to hear.
Honestly, no, we didn't have that conversation. It didn't even cross our mind.
Okay.
Because my mother-in-law is in Lagos already,
Okay.
and my mom stays in Port Harcourt. They were both available. They knew how to take care of the baby in turns.
Okay.
Even without us planning, everything went smoothly. So we didn't need to have that feeling.
Okay, this is your first child. So how were you able to learn how to bath the baby, how to change diapers? Were you taking practices before then?
Okay, no. Although I was watching YouTube videos and I saw a few videos where most people keep their baby bathtubs on tables and beated them, but you know, we the African ways, we always keep our bathtubs on the floor and then cross our legs and put the babies on our thighs. That was what I learned when my mom came.
Okay.
That was the style I learned because I felt like the Placing the top on the table and beating the baby was going to be a bit difficult for me, knowing the fact that my baby was tiny. And I was so scared of holding him while beating him on the top because I felt like he was going to fall and hit his head. So
Okay.
that position wasn't comfortable for me. I had to learn the African one where you get to put the top on the floor, place your leg on it, and put your baby in your thigh.
Okay. So the whole delivery process, the labor process, did you watch videos about that? Because it can be really scary. Did you watch videos to ease yourself of the tension? Were you scared? What was it like for you?
Okay, I'm going to share something with you that
Okay.
I haven't really discussed with anyone. I watched videos of other women going to labor, other women undergoing contractions. Funny enough, I didn't experience any of that.
Oh wow.
And I don't know why I was past my due date. I waited for the contraction, it didn't come. I waited for the labor. While I was in my ward, other women were falling into labor. And instead of facing myself, I was. You won't believe I was the one taking care of them and telling them sorry. At some point, I felt really bad because I started feeling like my baby didn't want to come out. My mother-in-law was around, my mom was also around. They were both supportive. They were both around. I would cry to each of them, telling them my baby didn't want to come out. The doctors suggested induction. They induced me more than twice. The baby still refused coming out. I had to opt for CS.
Oh wow. You didn't plan for the CS.
I didn't plan for the CS, but after waiting in the hospital for like some time, I had to text my husband because he was at work. I was like, because I call him Yo-Yo. I don't call him baby. Like Yo-Yo. How about this baby is not coming and I'm tired? Please, can we go for CS? I already mentioned the CS to my mom and my mother-in-law. You know mothers now. God forbid you will not do that.
Sure.
I had to call my husband. I said, hey, this baby is for you and I. Nobody should make any decisions to us. And my husband was very supportive. He was like, baby, whatever you want, I am with you. Just go ahead. And then we went for CS and I came out. By the grace of God, nothing happened. I was even surprised while I was in the ward because I expected it to be like a very long, something that was supposed to take time
Yeah.
in theater. After I lay down, I think I lay down and then I was feeling some kind of pressure on my stomach. And I told the surgeon that I could feel what she was doing. She had to lie to me that she's cleaning me up. That's why I can feel her. But when she starts to bring when she brings my baby out, I won't get to feel it. Don't know that I was already open on the theater table. And then I heard the sound of a baby. Wow. That was when I remember that I was the only one inside this theater. So if that baby is crying, it has to be my baby. I had to ask again. There's a baby crying. Is that my baby? They said yes. Congratulations, man. It didn't take up to 15 minutes, and my baby was out. I was surprised. I had no idea CS was that fast. So I would recommend that honestly, and I would honestly like to have my second baby through CS. What I saw other women went through in the hospital, the contraction, the labor pain, everything. I don't think I want to ever go through it. Honestly.
So what was the bonding like? The moment you saw your baby?
It was the most beautiful thing ever. I said, please, like, can I see my baby? They were like, of course.
So I'd like to ask you the recovery stage. Was it easier? Like what were you going through at that time after the CS?
Due to the fact that it was serious, I was only given 12 to 24 hours rest because I had a baby I have to take care of. So after the rest, we were asked to stand up immediately and walk around the hospital so that the blood would circulate and I won't start having blood clot and all that. And then so I would be strong enough to take care of the baby. I had a lot of painkillers that helped me. Although the recovery wasn't easy, it was painful. Imagine having a cut and you were cut 7 layers in your body. It was one of the difficult, most painful things I've ever experienced. But with the help of the painkillers, everything was fine. And we were also given some to go home. Stayed in the hospital for just 5 days. And that was because it was serious. If it was normal delivery, it would have been 3 days.
The breastfeeding stage, were you like, are you fully breastfeeding your baby or you use formula, or which of this method was easier for you?
I couldn't do the exclusive breastfeeding because I had to resume work after 3 months. And you know, exclusive breastfeeding was supposed to go for a whole 6 months, but my company gave me just 3 months of maternity leave. So I had to include formula to my baby's meal. So it was more of breast milk and little of formula. Then when I resumed work, I started expressing with breast pump and storing in the fridge for my nanny and my mother-in-law to be able to feed while I'm away. Right?
Talking about getting your body back in shape, definitely we know pregnant women do add weight. So is this something
Lots
that
of food.
it's something that you are actively trying to go back to your previous shape, or you're just trying to live healthy and just enjoy life at this point?
Okay, after the CS, I've checked online how most women go back to the gym after 6 weeks. It's been difficult for me, trust me. I've been scared of even jumping on jump ropes because I felt like, what if my scar or my incision opens? So it took me like 6 months to be able to be strong enough. I just recently started skipping. Also, another thing that helps with losing weight during pregnancy is breastfeeding your baby. So the more your baby sucks, it helps to burn the belly fat. Not necessarily all, but it helps reduce the stomach a lot.
So before we go further, how long did it take your stitches to heal completely after this? Yes.
Doctor said 6 weeks. For me, it took 3 months before I felt like, okay, you're fine now. You can bend down, you can hop, not jump, hop. You can stand for a very long time and stuff.
The amount of support you had after delivery, were there like enough hands on deck for you, or
Yes.
okay?
If there's one thing I'm grateful to God for, it's the support I got from my family and my husband's family. Trust me. It wasn't really difficult to take care of baby Axel. That's because I had my mother-in-law, my mom, I had my nanny, and my husband's sister. Whenever she's around, she acts like Axel is her baby. In fact, when she says, I want to be able to take care, I'll say no problem. Carry, pack his things, take, go. So my family was very supportive, and I'm grateful to them.
There's this thing about changing your circle of friends after getting married and giving birth. Did that happen to you? Like your
No.
friends are still your friends?
Yes. I don't know what I would do in this life without those girls. No, please, I can't change them. What's that?
What was your routine like after giving birth to your son? Like I heard babies wake up in the night, they want to
Ah,
suck.
the first 3 months was very difficult. On some nights, my husband would find me by the edge of the bed lying down. He would say, I'm sorry. Anybody that comes, he would say, my wife is suffering. She's suffering. It was difficult because he was always waking up in the night to cry, to feed, everything.
Did
It
you guys
was
have a
difficult. I
routine?
had sleepless night with my husband.
Yes.
No, I couldn't do that to him because already he leaves for work as early as 5 a.m. Even though he didn't mind, he said he asked for me to always wake him up if there was something I needed or if there was any support. But I just couldn't do that to him because we all know how Lagos is. He leaves for work as early as 5 a.m. and my mother-in-law was around. So instead of him helping me, it was I and my mother-in-law. My nanny comes during the day, leaves at night, and then my mother-in-law was always available whenever I needed her. It was fine.
Okay, so the baby is how many months now?
7 months.
So 7 months now. Are you looking to do this again? Having more babies?
Yeah, but just one extra.
All right, Sandra. Thank you for doing this with
You're
me.
welcome.
You guys, please, I'm going to put Sandra's Instagram handle here, and also her baby, such a cute boy. If you go there, you give testimony yourself. Please make sure to follow them. And thank you guys for watching this video. If there's any question you have for Sandra, her handle will be here for you guys to go to our page. And thank you guys for watching. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye. Thank you so much. I'm so happy.